Welcome to Nature of Code in Rust and GGEZ. In this video, we're going to go over exercises 1.1 and exercise 1.2. I'm going to just take care of them both at the same time. So I've gone all the way back to the first example that we did, which was example I.1, which was the random walk. So let's go ahead and make sure that this is still running. I did copy it over and into a new folder here. And as we can see, this just creates our random walker. And we're going to go ahead and update this to use vectors instead. Now, in the last two videos, I showed how we can create our own vectors and use generics to make that vectors handle any type of numbers. But for this one, I want to actually show how it would look if we wanted to use one of these external libraries to create the vectors, something very similar to what we would see with pvector. So in our cargo.toml, I'm going to pull in nalgebra. Now, nalgebra is re-exported by GGEZ, but I'm going to go ahead and just export it ourselves so we can get the latest version. All right, so if we take a look, the way our code works is we have this walker structure. So we can come into walker itself, and here's our X and Y. This is our location. So I'm just going to go ahead and update this to have a location, which is going to be a vector2, which if we find a vector2, which is here, an algebra vector2, and we're going to tell it the type that it's going to be inside of it. NF32. All right, so that's fine. We're going to come down into here so we get our an X and a Y. We create our mesh. This is all fine so far, but instead of this X and Y here, let's go ahead. We're going to do a let location equals a vector2 new and X and Y. Well, notice that the type is here this matrix, and that's because the vector2 isn't just there's no like vector2 structure. It's actually a matrix that is like the ultimate thing that's being created, and that can handle a lot more elements than just two. So we'll then store our location. It's fine there. Okay, when we draw. Now, we created a 2 array. There is unfortunately no such thing as that. So we're going to have to just extract that ourselves. So self.location.x and self.location.y. And then the exact same thing down here. So location for all of these. We have no errors, so let's go ahead and rerun this and see how it works. And there we go. We have our random walker walking around, but then this time we're using nalgebra vector2s. Now, if we wanted to, we can actually see that we can still do the same math. Everything still works. These are just the scalars that we're using, and that's perfectly fine. So I don't really think there's anything else to show off. So with those are exercise 1.1 and 1.2 together. I don't know if I'm going to do exercise 1.3 because I don't have any experience in Rust with 3D, and GGEZ is not a 3D game engine, so I can't use that. There might be some other game engines I can look into, but in trying to get some these out timely, I'm probably just going to move on and skip the 3D exercises for now. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.